Hello everyone. In today's episode, I'm at the iconic Koshy's restaurant and I'm talking to the owner, Prem Koshy. We'll talk about how Koshy's has become an important part of Bangalore culture over the years and also hear from him on what took to make this place what it is today. Listen in, guys. Good afternoon, Mr. Prem. Pleasure to be sitting in Koshy's here and chatting with you. Koshy's, of course, is an iconic restaurant in Bangalore, and no one who's coming to Bangalore can miss this place. You're part of all must-do lists here. So, what makes Koshy's Koshy's? Like, what does it take to build an iconic restaurant like this?
Thank you, Ankit. Right. Nothing. What does it take to build something like this? Very simple. The principle that we always stick to. Mm-hmm. All right. So, Grandpa used to say that it is symbiosis. Yeah. I don't know. It's a kind of a little bit of a tricky word, but symbiosis means an equal and opposite exchange of goods, ideas, whatever you want, right? So to build this space, the bottom line is that the guy who comes in to open the door in the morning, okay, all the way up to me, okay, who's supposed to be the guy who hangs around and looks after everything, all of us have to be gaining something out of this.
Yes.
We should receive something out of it and we should give back. Yeah. Is that has to be good food. Food is more than medicine. It's the healer of the body.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, next to breathing, the most important you do is eat.
Yes.
And when you are responsible to give people food that is supposed to be healthy, tasty, at a very reasonable price, the best quality and the best hygiene.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most of all, it's like they say the basic principles. You care for somebody. We've been caring for Bangalore for a long time.
Absolutely.
Because of that, we share the best we have.
Yeah, right. So you mentioned that you care for Bangalore, and it's been a symbiotic relationship between Bangalore and Koshy's. But coming to that point directly, I think Koshy's has become kind of a cultural center of Bangalore. A lot of artists and authors and all that associated with Koshy's. So how did that happen?
That happened because we've been here. At one time, there was Koshy's right here, and on the bottom was Continental. A Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Because there was no other place to meet, right?
Yes.
And this is a cantonment area.
Yeah.
So coming in also was a little challenging for people from all around, right? But if you wanted to meet in the middle, this was considered the center of town.
Yeah.
Right? Number 1 MG Road, yes. This is we are 39 St. Mark's Road, but everybody said, come to Koshy. Then one of the wonderful things that happened was that my grandfather, my father, all of them were involved with the citizenry.
Yeah.
In fact, we started as a service, making bread, collecting a loaf of bread, 1 pound of bread. My grandfather came as a bank manager, but ended up, because the bank collapsed during the war.
And you are from Bangalore, your forefathers?
No. We are called Mallus. We are from Kerala. We come from Kerala,
And your grandfather
was here as a bank manager, right?
Wow.
And then the bank didn't do well. I think during the war it collapsed. But he didn't want to go back because his kids were studying in Cottons.
Yes.
My dad and all were in Bishop Cottons. So we stayed. And this is, the blessing of those people. They said, oh, Mr. Koshy, come on, we'll build it all back together again.
Brilliant.
So he started going, apparently collecting flour. People even today witness that used to come on a cycle. He was in a Daimler car when he was in the manager, and then on a bicycle, collecting flour, baking it at the ovens that were in the clubs.
Yeah,
nice. Next door, because he was one of the few members of those clubs, right?
Yes.
And baking it and giving it back for 1 anna.
Wow.
So that's how this whole thing was built.
And over the years, given the stupendous success of this place, were you never tempted to do more locations? You must have got a lot of offers.
Yeah. Every franchise. I mean, I myself used to challenge my dad. I used to tell him, hey, so let's go worldwide. We need to do this. And he said, listen, buddy, for that you need to do a certain amount of work. You need to put in a certain amount of effort, right?
Yeah.
Right now, I am very happy with it. We've given you a decent home, right? Send you to a decent school, okay? We don't have immense wealth, but that's how we work this whole thing, right? We keep it simple. I'm here 24/7. Yeah. So whenever you guys squeak, Appa or Ma, we are here, right?
Yeah.
So that's the choice he chose to make. I couldn't understand in the beginning. And I actually I went out to the US, we're going to do this and that. And then suddenly I realized, that you need to strike that balance again. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So for 40 years, the British Council was up there.
Okay.
So that, I think, was one of the main attractions for why most of the intellectuals came.
Yes.
They came to the library,
That
then they came down and they sat here. And it was an amazing symbiosis again between the British Council.
Yes.
And yes, we were even given honorary membership to the British Council as kids, right?
Wow.
Yeah, so we used to be up there.
Is that how your association with Koshy's began? Was British Council the primary destination when you started coming here, or?
No. Yeah, so the deal was that, if I wanted to go up to the library and spend time, okay, I had to do work here.
Oh, nice.
So
How old were you then?
I was what? 8, 10, 11,
Oh, wow.
you know, yeah, tiny years.
So started
and
very
yeah,
early.
because we used to have the department store next door,
Yeah.
and here also, and very few people can resist when a 10-year-old comes and says, "Uncle, please buy best cake." Nice cake, right? So,
Right. And when this place first started, were the recipes from your household? Were they?
no, basically recipes that were shared with my grandfather from his friends.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they
And primarily it was what, English?
Yeah,
breakfast?
very English. Okay, so all of the Western continental, quote unquote. Okay, and then later on, I think we added Chinese and then North Indian,
course.
right? So that was the general progression of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But basically, we still are, we still pride ourselves in doing our continental stuff.
Of course.
The way it is, and simple things like sandwich, right?
Yes.
People still call me. Now you can WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Rim, I need them. Coming from airport, need 3 plates of sandwich. And our challenge, my brother and me's challenge, is to make it exactly the same.
Of course, yes.
5 generations came and sat on this table there, 5 generations, and each one of them had a favorite of what they want.
I'm sure.
Yeah, so keeping that is the challenge today for me.
But I think if I look around, I've been coming here for over 10 years now, and I see the same faces in terms of your staff. And you mentioned that some of them have been here for 40 years.
Yeah,
so what does it take to retain people for 40 years in an age where people don't stay in a company for more than a year?
Yeah, so the bottom line is this, again, is a very, very important part.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it that actually, can you have people motivate? No. By money? No.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Does not
The next guy will pay $100
Yes,
and that's what we have our transient employees going.
Yeah.
Just like my dearest patrons and customers, okay, what is it? A sense of belonging.
Oh, yeah. But what brings that sense of belonging?
Yeah. Again, caring, sharing.
So do you see your next generation of your staff also coming here and work? Or
Pardon?
Have you seen examples of your next generation of the staff also coming in here and work?
Most of them are trained from bottom, no? From the bottom. We start in the washing. Or we start cleaning the cups. We start waiting on the tables.
Yeah.
Even today, I clean tables. I take orders, right? That is it.
Yeah.
One of the other principles is don't tell anybody what to do unless you know how to do it yourself,
Yes.
right?
So talking about your customers, any anecdotes or any famous personalities that you can remember, any funny incidents,
For that, you'll have to look in my guest book. Now, why I don't go about, we have served everybody. Okay, we are our little great boast is that we have served the Queen of England, right?
Oh wow! And which year was that?
Oh yes, that was in 1967, 68 when she came in.
Yeah.
Right, and then ambassadors, you name it, foreign dignitaries, Tito, all of those people that came from, we were the official caterers to the Maharaja of Mysore.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so initially there was no 5 stars, no 7, no Ashoka. So Bangalore was rich. We catered in the jungle for 20th Century Fox when they made a movie here.
Oh wow.
In Bandipur jungle, we catered for them too, right? So we've been around for a while. Yeah, so all the dignitaries that actually came to Bangalore we were the one official caterers to it.
And talking about the current time where online delivery is such a big thing.
Yes.
Did you ever think of being on Zomato?
So like I said,
delivering?
I said 1,000 odd items, right?
Yes.
And usually Zomato and I was there. I was initially when they wanted to start this, and it was a phenomenal idea.
Yeah.
Right. Swiggy also, and they came to me. Zomato guys, the boys came to me, and we discussed. In fact, they called me for their launch, and it was very sweet. But the thing is, the thing is that you see, we have very regular little parcels that we do ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, and to cater to that. That standard, I need more space in another area. A couple of people say, "Oh, Prem will set up a cloud kitchen for you. We can do can do stuff from there." Doesn't really work, right? I'm a little bit skeptical about delivery, but today, hey, I'm so proud that they are able to, you pick up the phone and within 20 minutes you get. If you take that away, this is gone.
Yeah.
Those walls can talk.
Absolutely.
they have that energy, right? And there is a magic space. They say you can sit there and it will disappear. If you want to disappear, not to be touched,
Yes.
right? I want to read my book. I've been told by some great authors who said, Prem, I just want to be left alone to read.
Yeah.
And when you feel that, apparently none of their friends see them,
Yeah.
right? I have a resident writer, I have a resident artist. All of them have come through here, some
Wow.
level or the other, okay? Practically you name any of the great playwrights, artists, performers, dance people, all have somewhere or the other, I said, put in Koshy time, right? So Koshy's time. They come and sit in the table. They say, very creative. I have a resident writer who comes and sits in. She's knocked off five novels, a fifth novel now, which is right from here.
Nice. And are you a foodie? Are you in the food industry, but are you yourself a foodie?
Yeah. Well, like my wife says, I eat anything that doesn't eat me to start with. Yeah. Or I believe my philosophy is, what is your most important thing what is the most important thing you do to start with?
I start my day with my fitness. Breathe, yeah.
After that?
Eat, yeah, that's what you mentioned.
So that's what I mentioned.
And in India, there are a bunch of other restaurants, with a similar vintage across the country,
sure,
cafes.
Sure.
Any other restaurant or a cafe which you resonate with? Anything, list of your favorites or anything?
Well, the old favorites used to be here in Bangalore,
Yeah.
And I still here. The old days, we used to make some of the best dosas in the world.
Oh, wow.
We had another restaurant down
dosas.
on Brigade Road. Yeah, dosas and vade sambars are world famous.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, anybody who was here till 1980 in school or college had to give attendance at Koshy's Brigade Road. That was we had that. So, but the old people, MTR is here.
Yes.
Some of the old places, and I love our Maratha restaurants.
Huh?
Yeah. The old, iconic places are still around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but as if you go down into this, micro world, each restaurant and each individual entity has its own personality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're similar, but like we are humans, what makes me different? I'm 99.9% the same as you are, right? In all physical matters and everything else. But that difference is the soul, right? And the way we deal with our journey called life.
Yes.
And the same with this. This is a living entity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it is important to treat it with care, with love. My dad used to say it's like a baby, man. Yeah, it is going to keep on crying, keep on feeding it. You have to change it. You have to watch over it. Yeah, and you have to grow it. It grows every day, and when it grows infinitely, then there's nowhere you can just say, okay, now I quit. I take the foot off the pedal. It will run.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't work that way in this setting.
Yeah.
I know people have opened, like you yourself, one of those young modern businessmen, right, who opened, 300 odd units around. But that's a different level altogether.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to stay in the kitchen. And am I a foodie? Yes, I like to cook. Practically anything you ask me to cook, I will cook.
Wow.
I'm a baker from the American Institute of Baking. I graduated there. I taught in the classes there for a couple of years.
Wow.
Came down, I was doing a little bit of business in Northwestern, shooting on the rifle team, etc. Whole different ball game. Certified bartender, you name it. And number one cooketer. People say someone once in a while when I get to cook, it is good stuff.
Great. One last question.
Yes, sir.
I'm a new food entrepreneur. You are the experienced one. Any word of advice for me?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. Simple. The healthiest food you can give, at the best service, the most reasonable price, and make it with love.
Yeah.
There you go. People will come to eat whatever you're giving, wherever you're giving it, right?
Yeah, that's why the show is called For the Love of Food. And
Oh,
thanks
wow.
so much for your time. Really, happy to be speaking to you.
I am honored to have spoken to you, sir.
My pleasure.
Okay,
Thank you
all
so
the very best, young man.
Thank you so much. Thank
Go
you.
out there and be of service.
Thank you
because
so
that is
much.
the most important thing that we do.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you for